See, so let us look at it from different levels. The role of the government is definitely there, and as Gopi Garu pointed out, in Denmark, it is mandatory for children to play sports, for parents to bring the children to play sports, and obviously someone has created these mandates,
That's
and
right.
obviously it is the government. So while this kind of a decision making is definitely very progressive, I'm not very sure if society in our country is ready for the government to mandate these kind of decisions. I guess we need to reach a level, a tipping point, as it is said, when the demand becomes so strong that you don't even need to mandate, it happens organically. But at the same time, when you are looking at a way of mobilizing the community, mobilizing the parents, what is the messaging that you provide? That is also very important. So you will be aware that since maybe 6, 7 years or so, there's a flagship program which is called Khelo India.
Yes.
And Gopi Garu himself has been a part of the consultative committee which designed that program. So
Right.
Khelo India today, if you look at the time period before Khelo India and subsequent to Khelo India, you see big difference. Large number of schools are enrolled in Khelo India program. There's an element of competitiveness also. At the end of the year, there are Khelo India national games. Winners get chance to become a part of the national team, and so on and so forth. Invitees, guests, ladies and gentlemen, first of all, my heartfelt congratulations for the launch of Phylpt. My congratulations to Aruna Garu, Manojji, rest of the team members who have made this happen. Also to Gopichand Garu, Prasad Garu. This is something which could not have been timed in a better way. But obviously, lots of science and technology and observation and analytics happens at very early stages. So hopefully we'll be able to recreate some of that. My good wishes to the entire team. But the responsibility for the rest of us would be to popularize this, to propagate it. I mean, there are hundreds of technology-based solutions which come out. I participate in so many launches and all that, but there are quite a few who just get drowned out in the crowd of applications, in the crowd of tech-based startups. And therefore, since we know that this is something which is very important, it is also very topical, it means well, not just for that child or for that family, but for the society, for the country. And therefore, it should be our responsibility to popularize it, to propagate it. I will do my bit in whatever sports programs and other technology programs or entrepreneurial programs that I attend. I'll give this example. I'll encourage people to download the app. And I also appreciate the fact that there is a roadmap. While we saw in the presentation, while the initial activities will be confined to app-based coaching, but eventually there'll be a physical center also, possibly many centers in Hyderabad, elsewhere, where children can actually show up and receive kind of a guided coaching and mentorship. So look forward to the continued success of Phylpt. I convey my best wishes once again to Aruna and Manojji and to the rest of the team. And thank you very much for inviting me.
We have
Thank you.
lost track of it in the last few years in the race to earning more or economical growth. But I think there is at least a segment of the society which actually sports can teach much more than any other subject in school can teach. And I think that is what I'm seeing being adopted by schools. That's what I'm seeing actually people believing in. And that's what I feel, whether it's Prag's fantastic win or Neeraj's or the 4x400's fantastic run or Pranoy beating Victor to get that bronze. I think these are phenomenal results in the last 1 week. India's soft power along with Chandrayaan have actually made us all proud. And I think today when I talk about these, I have goosebumps, I feel a sense of pride. And that I think is important for our society. And that is what sport does. So eventually, some of them might become top level athletes,
Yeah.
but all of them will be better human beings by just taking part in sport. And I think such initiatives coming from athletes and coaches with the support of entrepreneurs and technocrats
Yeah.
and people like Jayesh sir who are well wishers to the ecosystem, I think makes me extremely happy.